Hi there, and today we are going to talk of leadership again. Yes, you heard that right, leadership. This is turning extremely interesting, and you know what? Today I'm going to talk to you about a very simple concept, but a complicated one, and that is about loss and gain. You must be wondering that we turn the entire life around these two words. Our life is actually a dance of loss and gain. In the words of Chanakya leadership, loss and gain are two important things that a leader looks at always. A king cannot lose a kingdom that is built over a span of 10 years in just one day of war. So even the king needs to put in thinking that the power that he has, is it apt to put in a war, or is it better to go for alternatives? Now what's a gain? Gain in terms of power, money, in terms of status, or gain in terms of relationship, loyalty, love, affection, faithfulness. What is gain? My dear friends, the entire strand of leadership that we have been talking about are excellently threaded around these two concepts of gain and loss. It's very important for a leader to understand what gain and loss is. And this is what makes a best leader. Allow me to share a pearl of wisdom from the Chanakya Niti again. Chanakya tells us that even a sum of money cannot buy life. Chanakya tells us that if you want to save a life of a dear one, a loved one, or your own life, you would agree to give a large sum of money that you have saved. The entire saving of your life could just go. So my dear friends, the question is, does money give you security? Is money power? Now, this is something that a leader needs to ponder upon. What the true wealth is the wealth of love, affection, faithfulness, loyalty, people around you, and the care that you get is the true wealth that a leader gets. This is the leader shift that we are going to talk about in the present talk. Leadership is basically a shift that has come in leading from an intellectual being to an emotional being. A leader's role has shifted from being just an intellectual who is managing things to somebody who is an equal visionary, intellectual person, yet is able to emotionally dominate the role and get the best out of people. You cannot just ignore a person's work based on one day's mistake, can you? Such leaders who have done that over the years are sheer failures. My dear friends, Bill Gates was once asked, "Why are you the richest man, one of the richest men?" And he said, "The only reason is because I believe in myself." He handed a check to the journalist and asked the journalist, "Write an amount that you want to win the check." The journalist shivered. She couldn't write an amount. And Bill Gates replied, "You see, I have the courage to write a right amount in the check, an amount that I desire, and therefore I am successful." Now, what does that mean? That means your work, your knowledge, your confidence, your ability to give back to that sum of money should be at par. A leader is somebody who has confidence in what he or she is doing, who has confidence in every decision that the person takes. When the leader is confident, the entire setup, the organization will be confident, but at the same time, there is no exploitation. That's emotions that weave into this string of leadership. No country is made without the people. No kingdom is made without the people. No leader is made without the people. People make a leader, and it is important for the leader to value the people. Basically, a leader is people-made. Hence, any person in an organization who is leading must make sure that emotional connections with the people are at its best. This leadership is the shift of emotions. It is a dance of emotions. It is a treasure of emotions. The best leaders are the leaders who have been at their best emotional state. This also means to be at the best emotional state and stability, the leader needs to be a very strong, emotionally controlled, sound, aware person.